I remember the days of I have got to keep my feet underneath the covers, because if I don't, I'm afraid that something's going to come out from under the bed and tickle my toes. Or that I would not want to look out the window at nighttime as I was trying to go to sleep out of fear of some creepy thing looking and peering into my window, hearing a creak in the floor. The wind might be blowing a branch up against the side of the house while I'm trying to sleep. Just the dark and the mysterious and the supernatural could be out there to get me. I have since, grown out of that, and I don't have a fear of the dark. I don't really worry about those kinds of things. In fact, I like to keep my feet out from under the covers, because for some reason at night my feet burn up in different times, and it's just really uncomfortable. And I've lost the thoughts and the fears of some supernatural entity coming to mess with me. In fact, I believe I was probably around 12 years old when I had my last little night terror that I woke up from. And I don't know if it was just the evolution of the hillbilly energy inside of me or what it was, but I just decided, if there be a ghost up in this bitch, I'm going to try my best to lay the smack down. I stopped being scared and I started getting mad like a cornered dog. And it just, I no longer have any fear of these kind of supernatural terrors or what have you. I believe if a ghost came through my house knocking some lamps and stuff over, I would be ready to throw some lamps back at them. Even if there is no way to fight the ghost, I would be going at it anyway. I would at least be cussing it out and just going like full Stone Cold Steve Austin promo on it. If you could imagine just Stone Cold, telling a ghost, "I'm about to whip your ass." That's kind of the mode that I would go into in that scenario now. But I do understand, and I have encountered some things in my life that are inexplicable. I just can't tell you what the hell was really going on. I won't share all those in this video, but I have had things that people could consider supernatural experiences along the way. Sometimes there's just some shit that goes down that you don't have an answer for, so it always leaves you wondering, what the hell was that? Now, I have been recommended to react to this channel a few times, and hell, I think I may have with Nate a couple of times in the past or something like that, but this is Nuke's Top 5. Seems to cover supernatural events that were caught on camera. This is ghosts caught on camera, 5 scary videos, and this seems to be a relatively popular one as it has 34 million views. Damn. But I'm a skeptic of this kind of stuff. Like I said, I've had some experiences in my life that are just kind of like, I don't really know what that was. But, I mean, there has to be an answer to everything. We may just not know what the hell is going on. And I'm interested to see what this is. Maybe one of these videos will change my mind. There's a possibility I could see something here that would be life-altering, right? So we take this journey together. You guys tell me what you think after we check them out. And obviously, I'm going to be running my mouth about it. So, yeah, let's jump into this one.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. When you see it. A mother is sitting with her 2 daughters while they eat. Suddenly, the oldest daughter becomes very disturbed and frightened by something she can see in the other room, even though there's nothing visible in the video.
What?
I'm scared. It's okay.
I just turned off the lights, that's all.
The mother remains calm, questioning her daughter as to why she is scared, but she receives no answer. The younger daughter looks back, doesn't see anything, and then laughs at how her big sister is seemingly scared of nothing.
What was that?
Damn.
What, Nani? Look at me. What are you scared of? The fish? Oh, the fish died.
What?
Angel's sleeping already. It's raining, girls. Nani, are you almost done eating? Look at me. Look at me.
That is, until the younger girl takes a second look, and suddenly she also sees whatever frightened her older sister. Her reaction is pure terror.
Turn around. Turn around. Turn around. But you gotta listen to me. Turn around. Look at me. What's the matter?
The video uploader, Angel Ruiz, says that both girls claim to have seen a ghost in the other room, even though nothing strange was visible to their mother or captured on video.
See, right there, especially coming after the
Loading
kids.
dock ghost girl. Guards at a loading
Whipping
dock in
somebody's
Mexico
ass.
spot something strange on their security camera. What looks like a young girl dressed in all black is standing near one of their trucks. While two guards go outside to investigate, the others watch on the CCTV camera.
Camino 3 pasos detrás. Ahí pues.
Adelante.
A ver, ¿dónde?
Adelante. Caminen hacia atrás 3 pasos. Exactamente está a su espalda y ustedes ahí me ven. Exactamente ahí donde está haciendo su movimiento, ahí está. Diles. Adelante, lo escucho.
Ya le abrí aquí la malla a...
I mean, that could be a shadow off of something.
¿Y lo dejo que vaya? ¿O qué hago?
No hay nada.
Hasta ahí está don Enrique y Cristian.
Está atrás de ti, Enrique.
I mean, if this thing starts walking off or something, I'll be like, all right. But I mean,
Ahí. Ya la abrazaste.
that could easily just be
Despite the
Some
girl
kind
being
of
visible
shadow
on the
or
security
something.
camera monitor, the guards on the lot can't see her, even though she is standing right beside them. While the other guards inside try to direct them to her location over the radio, the guard shines his
look,
light around.
Don't get me wrong, it does look like there's the figure of somebody standing there. I totally agree that it does look like the shape of somebody standing there. But look, even a ghost would be moving around, you know, unless it's doing the Toy Story thing like, oh, Andy. But I don't know, man. Like, for me, the one where the kids were reacting in horror and just tripping the fuck out, to me, that's way more like, damn, you know, maybe their brains are just able to see something that we can't at their developmental stage. Maybe this thing's apparent to them. That's not going to be captured through camera, which is just collecting light. You know, maybe it's something like that. There's some way to, like, you know, to see the something being out of whack there. You're getting this major response, especially the little girl that was skeptical, and then she started tripping. That, to me, is way more believable, because it would be hard to coach the kids to even do that. Watch a Disney Channel movie. You'll see. A lot of these child actors, it's rough. A lot of actors in general, it's rough. That was a real reaction. Like, they were really tripping. This could just be some kind of a shadow. I mean, you know how many times have you been driving down the road at night and you see something and you're like, oh shit. Oh no, that's just like a trash bin or something, some trash bag laid out on the side of the road somebody dumped off because they're littering or some bullshit. This, to me, like, if you see a stick from a distance and you're like, that's definitely a snake, it's just a stick. This could easily be some kind of shadow or something that just so happens to be formed like a human. Now, in the next couple seconds, if this damn thing starts walking off, I'm going to be eating crow. So let's see.
They both still seem to see nothing. It almost looks as if the guards believe that they are being pranked by the other security guards inside at the CCTV monitor. Creepiest of all, as the guards search, they seem to pass right through the girl, and one guard's flashlight shines right through her body as well.
Right, that's what makes me think this is some kind of glare in the camera.
Do you believe?
This is Dalhousie Castle in Scotland. It's 800 years old.
Damn.
And the reason why we're here is because the place is rumoured to be haunted.
Australian reporter Helen Parker never believed in ghosts. That is, until the journalist investigated Dalhousie Castle, an 800-year-old haunted castle in Scotland. Parker was so confident that she decided to go alone into the castle's dungeon at 2 a.m. Just her and a camera.
It's now nearly 2 o'clock in the morning. I'm down here in the dungeon. We were having dinner earlier tonight down here. And it's definitely a very, very different mood now. The rest of the castle have gone to bed. Now I should point out I'm the only one in the dungeon. Just me and my camera, and I'm facing the only doorway. So, had no signs of her tonight. But if ever you were going to see a ghost, do you think it would be here?
After sitting for a while and witnessing nothing, she even starts joking about how the castle's ghost called Lady Catherine might be, quote, rubbish.
So maybe it's all just rubbish. Maybe it's all just hocus pocus. Maybe there is no such thing as ghosts whatsoever.
Then she even starts taunting the supposed spirit.
Anyway, I'm prepared to wait. Catherine. Oh, Catherine. It's creeping me out now. Okay, I get it. I'm going. Okay, Catherine, I get it. Then something moves in the dungeon, but I'm not staying to find out what it is. I'm freaking going.
Helen Parker says that during the experience, she felt, quote, an intense electrical feeling down the right side of my face and head.
Okay, I get it. I'm going.
I don't know.
I'd like to think I'm a pretty rational person. But, and if you're interested to play back what's on that tape. The chair banging on its own with such purpose is what scared me. And an intense electric feeling down the right side of my face and head.
Was she trying to say that her chair was the one banging? I don't know, man. See, these are the ones that get me, right? The kid's reaction, got it. This reaction, even, let's just say it's legitimate. And let's just say in this castle that's 800 years old, something down in the basement falls off and bounces on the floor a couple times because it's 800 years fucking old. And on the other side of the room, when it just so happens that this woman's talking shit about a ghost, and she's alone in a room. Look, you're alone in a room. Something falls off the shelf. Some kind of thing happens that makes a little noise. You're going to be on guard because you want to see what the fuck is going on. It's a natural response to feel like, what the hell was that? If that's a predator and I'm living in a cave as a Neanderthal, I need to know what that noise was so I can be ready to defend myself. That doesn't make it a supernatural event. Gravity exists. It's not supernatural, something that falls off the ceiling and bounces or something like that. Or who knows, Who knows? But to be like, man, if you're sitting there talking shit about the ghost and the only thing that they do is cause something to bounce on the floor 3 times, that it's like weird flex, lady. That don't really mess with me, but nice flex, I guess. You're going to be scared of 3 knocks? Come on, man.
I don't know if you can see that, but I'm shaking like a leaf. Anyway, she was probably just knocking on the chair to say hello and, can you let me out of this castle? In the beginning, I'd assumed either nothing would happen here or I'd fall asleep on camera. Whatever my encounter was, it was one of the biggest frights of my life.
The follower. While a man was vacationing in the Rocky Mountains, his girlfriend zoomed in and snapped an iPhone live photo of him. For those who don't know, an iPhone live photo basically captures a 3-second video along with the normal photo. Later, when they were reviewing their pictures, they found something very odd. Even though they were all alone in the wilderness that day, someone appeared to be watching the man from the field behind him. On first glance, it looks like someone standing in tall grass. But as this shot shows, the grass in that area is not that tall. So on second look at the photo, it almost appears as if the person was actually hiding in the grass. But the iPhone live photo 3-second video shows something very different. It almost looks like someone walking, even though half of the person's body would be beneath the ground. When the video is motion stabilized, it looks even creepier.
Leave the leprechauns alone.
Invisible dinner guest. YouTube user bscotty321 was suspicious that his little sister was playing with his food every time he left the room, so he set up a camera to catch her in the act. Sure enough, she was playing with his food, but she also seemed to be talking to someone who wasn't there.
Mommy. Bathroom? I go poo-poo. I don't poo-poo. Let's go to dinner.
That one, you've got to ask yourself, the number one thing that just like slays me about these videos is somebody pulling a string? Is somebody manipulating this footage? Is it something where you've got some kind of purposeful manipulation of the situation to make it come across as if something supernatural has occurred? Why wouldn't you? If you're trying to get views, if you're trying, and then you have this little girl who doesn't know to really play along with the situation, talking to the person off camera, hey, that's, Billy's dinner or whatever. And then if you can do it by pulling on that string and pulling on his napkin, then why can't I do it by messing around too? See, it's open game now. If you just did that, whatever, I'm going to start messing around too. Or you could even think about it this way. Kids have imaginary friends. They play in this make-believe land because they're so bored that they're trying to occupy themselves. So maybe it's an imaginary friend. And also, when some AC units kick on, depending where the vent is or where the register is, they could be pushing enough air to move a piece of paper. How do we know that the fork and knife and all that shit was in the napkins to hold it down? To me, it's these things. The door knocking, the napkin moves, or the chair knocking, like whatever it may be, the shadow. To me, still the most convincing clip in this entire compilation would be the little girls that got terrified looking into the room, because that was a real reaction. Regardless of anything was really happening to trip them out that bad, they were terrified in that situation. It was pretty obvious to me. I don't know, man. I find a lot of this stuff that to be, who gives a shit? You know what I mean? That's the problem I have with a lot of these videos. They're like, I saw Bigfoot, I saw an alien, I saw, you know, the only alien videos that are reputable, in my opinion, are the ones that the Department of Defense has released as the unknown aerial phenomenons, or the UFOs that the Navy pilots saw. That may not be aliens or supernatural, but we sure as hell don't know what it is as civilians. But for this stuff, like I said, the two little girls that got tripped out, that is the most convincing piece of footage that I saw from this whole compilation of anything actually supernatural occurring. And it is simply because of the gut-wrenching reaction, the true terror involved in how they acted about the situation, especially the second little girl, because she was joking it up, laughing, and it makes me wonder, why did she keep looking back? You look back once and you're like, my sister's bonkers, this is funny, I'm just going to keep trolling her. But then she keeps looking back, and that to me is more of an instinctual thing, because we all get those like somebody's looking at me vibes every once in a while, you know, or you be in a classroom at school or whatever, and then you look and the motherfucker across the room is staring you down for whatever reason, or, you know, you get that feeling you're walking late at night and then you are about to, you know, cross paths with somebody. Like, it's an instinctual thing when you feel like there's something looking at you. I don't know where that comes from exactly, but we all know that feeling. So she keeps looking back, and then finally she looks real hard, and there you go. That to me was the most convincing piece of footage. But yeah, I feel like the rest of it, I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm interested to hear what are your theories about each piece of footage. I didn't really talk about the iPhone one much, because I know that, like, that could just be like a glitchy thing, maybe for somehow the photo video thing on that iPhone took footage from another situation and just kind of blended them together. Computers do crazy shit. I've had my computer crash while I'm filming and artifact things on the screen, and they just stay there. And I've had computers do all kinds of crazy shit in the past with my footage and my pictures and things like that. So it's not outside the realm of possibility that was just some kind of weird little glitch in the feature of the video / photo thing that they were doing. I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the You guys let me know what you think down in the comments, and if you have any more video suggestions or things you'd like for me to check out, or for myself and Nikki to react to, you can just let me know down in the comments. We also have an Instagram, we have a Patreon, we have a Twitch where we go live and do reactions. Y'all know that we go live on YouTube here and play games and just sometimes hang out with you guys. If you're interested in any of that, all the links to that stuff will be down in the description below, and I will tag Nuke's top 5 here in the title of the video. So if you want to check out more stuff they have on their channel, feel free to. Thank you guys for this recommendation, and I will see you in the next video.